everyone. Welcome to the Harley Funk Wrestling Show. I'm Harley Funk, and it's Backlash review time again. This time we are in the year 2007 for the 9th annual Backlash. We're in the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia, at the Phillips Arena. Capacity crowd is right around 14,500. Buy rate for this show, right around 210,000. This also took place on April 29th. Almost forgot to tell you the date. So let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the show. Carlito defeated Johnny Nitro in the pre-show match. Match time for this one was unavailable, but I'm guessing it went somewhere between 3 to 5 minutes or so, which is kind of usual for a pre-show match. But I didn't watch it, so I couldn't really tell you if it was any good or not. But let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the main card. Your opening match. First match out the gate. WWE Tag Team Champions Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, defeated Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch in 14 minutes and 18 seconds. Backlash has always been really good of having some great opening matches. This one is no different. These four guys, they just tore the house down. They set a precedent for the rest of the show. And every time I see Cade and Murdoch, I keep thinking if they had just come out in a different era, they would have been huge. They would have been huge in world-class feuding with the Von Erich boys. And Lance Cade, unfortunately, of course, taken from us too soon. There was such an upside with him. He had a great look, had a great physique. He could go in the ring. And I do think over time he would have turned into a main event player. This match, just flat out awesome and worth checking out. Hardys get the win after the Twist of Fate Swanton Bomb combo. And Backlash 2007 is starting off strong. Your second match is going to be Women's Champion Melina beating Mickie James in 9 minutes and 2 seconds. This match wasn't bad, especially for the women's matches in the 2007 time period, where they're starting to improve, but they're just not all the way there yet. I like the double split spot in the match. You can tell these girls are working their ass off to put on a good match here. I like Melina's character work a little bit more than her in-ring work. But she did actually hold her own in the match. I guess it's been a while since I've seen a bunch of Melina matches. Maybe I just need to sit down and watch a few just to see how they aged. Mickie James, always a pro, of course. Melina hits the inverted DDT on Mickie to get the win. Your third match is going to be the United States champ Chris Benoit defeating MVP, 13 minutes and 10 seconds. And unfortunately, this match fell a little short of my expectations. I think these two guys have better matches in them. I liked some of the Chris Hero aping cravat action that MVP put out. And there was some good wrestling in this match. It just never really went to the next level for me as far as intensity goes. Benoit wins the match with a small package. John Cena and Randy Orton, their promo. It was funny. Ron Simmons, bless you, Ron Simmons, and your well-placed dams. Your fourth match, we got Vince and Shane McMahon teaming with Umaga, defeating ECW champion Bobby Lashley. Vince gets the title. Match time is going to be 15 minutes and 45 seconds. And as a ECW fan, a lifelong ECW fan, this was the nail in the coffin for me. Vince as ECW champion just makes me feel dirty. This belt, I would have much preferred it ended up being on Umaga's shoulders than Vince's. I'll just put it that way. And I didn't care for the match. I don't really care for Lashley in this time period. It's kind of like now in 2022 where Lashley's doing that face route and feuding with Amos or Omos or whatever the hell his name is. And Bobby Lashley as a face, it's never worked for me. I think his heel work is great. It's through the roof awesome. And I just don't understand why WWE just keeps trying to go back to the well and trying to push him as a face when, as far as I'm concerned, Bobby Lashley is a natural-born heel. Vince pins Lashley for the ECW title after a splash from Umaga. Pass on this match. Piss on this angle. Your fifth match, World Heavyweight Champion The Undertaker and Batista go to a draw in their last man standing match. Match time on this was 21 minutes, 23 seconds. A lot of people dug the WrestleMania match. I'm not one of them. I never thought Undertaker-Batista matched up very well for me. I'm kind of the same way with Batista and Triple H as well. Like them both, just never matched up well with me. And same with Undertaker and Batista. This match I did find to be better than the WrestleMania match. And for the most part, it actually was pretty decent. The finish was set up to protect both guys. And yeah, there is worse matches out there. There's worse matches in the Backlash history for sure. This just, I don't know. It failed to impress me much. The big bump to the crash pad below with all the sparks and dazzle and stuff like that, that probably always get replayed when you're looking back at Backlash stuff. But yeah, it's a decent match. Not great. Your sixth and final match, the main event, WWE Champion John Cena retains after defeating Randy Orton, Edge, and Shawn Michaels in 21 minutes and 21 seconds. And for me, this is another decentish match, not blow away awesome. I think during this time, Randy Orton may have had probably the most beautiful standing dropkick in the business. Michaels is insane. He's putting his everything into these matches. His moonsault to the outside of the ring was a thing of beauty. So yeah, there's highlights to the match. And the finish itself was kind of fun, with Cena getting the accidental win after Michaels hits him with the sweet chin music and he just kind of falls on Orton for the pinfall. But yeah, it's just one of those standard WWE style fatal four-way main event matches that's got its good spots, but overall just it's not a match worth really going out and seeking. It doesn't really retain with you, I guess. This isn't a bad show. It wasn't as good as last year's Backlash. But let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the match rankings here. We'll get through this video. See what match I actually enjoyed the most out of this edition of Backlash. Last place for me is going to go to Bobby Lashley versus the McMahons and Umaga. Fifth spot, Mickie James and Melina. For your fourth spot, we've got Chris Benoit and MVP. Third spot, I'm going to give to the main event being John Cena, Randy Orton, Edge, and Shawn Michaels. Second place, we'll go to the last man standing match with Undertaker and Batista. But first place, it's another opener for Backlash, taking the win. The opening tag match between the Hardys and Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch take your top spot for the show. So guys, I got a lot more content coming up. Once again, we got a lot more Backlash reviews going. I'm going to get through this entire series if it kills me. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with all the content. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And thanks everybody for checking out the Harley Funk Wrestling Show Backlash edition. And we'll see y'all on the next video.